You know, Jesus talks about it in his famous woe speech in Matthew 23:23. He says, "Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, you hypocrites! You clean the outside of the cup and dish, but the inside, you're full of extortion." Yeah. That word extortion means you're spending everything on yourself. It's like you're serving a God that's created to serve you instead of you serving him. And that's the culture of the black church. We've been beat down for so many years, the results of slavery and all this stuff. So they created this.
Well, I think that in slavery, they used to sing them Christian songs. They had all them songs of hymns, and they were closer to God than they are today.
Well, I ain't talking about the slaves. I'm talking about the descendants in today's modern church. Okay. Yeah, the descendants in today's modern church are victims, or they view themselves as victims. So Jesus is, what makes them feel good.
See, my problem is, I think that, my problem is too, I spent 25 years in the military, so all my life I've been around white people. I never really been around a whole bunch of black people. And then I didn't really look at society. I used to believe in the NAACP and the Urban League and all, but I don't believe in it no more, because most of those...
they all in support.
I say to my people, see, the white man didn't go to Africa and catch some slaves. He just went over there and loaded his ships up. The same way the black people accept the leadership, the NAACP, the Urban League, the Black Caucus, I feel that they're selling us all out. Ain't nobody, none of those organizations believe in the pro-life movement. They primarily, either they're neutral or they support. Yeah, so they basically selling us out. And see, what they don't understand, I think the greatest thing they don't understand, it ain't the abortions that happen. It's like we're not lifting up the law. We're not proclaiming the truth. See, truth is the only thing that set us free. We're not dealing with truth. They got 1,400 babies dying each day, and they worried about the one that the cop killed. You know what I mean? Yeah. So the cop might kill 20 in a year, but we killing 1,400 a day, and they ain't saying one word about them. Yeah. You know what I mean? Not one word. But they want to worry about the cops. Even my own pastor told me, and I talked to him for an hour and a half one day, and I went through all this stuff, what's going on, and he told me, he said he not worried about the one that...
he worried about the cops.
He worried about the cops.
I went into a church a couple weeks ago, and he said the same thing. He said, we got worried about these police killing them. Yeah. And that's when I said, check out this book. I gave him Walter Moss book. Yeah. I said, check out this book. And then I said, go to police mapping website and look. I said, man, last year there were a total of 928 people that died at the hands of police, and less than 10% of them were black.
So that's 900. So that's about 90.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But see, they wanna see the way I look at it, and maybe I'm all wrong, and I don't have nobody to tell me no different. See, the way I look at it, black people just want to blame everything on somebody else. That's why they don't have to take responsibility for their own behavior. As long as you can choose,
So
as long as you can say somebody else did this and somebody else did this, that's why you doing this, that's why you doing that. Because I looked in the FBI book one time on website, right, and they say, okay, 14% of the population we represent. Out of the 14%, 7% of them is women and 7% of men. See, out of that 7%, we say half of them are kids or older people that don't count. And so that leaves you 3.5%. Did you know that 3.5% have more homicides than the whole 97% of the nation, and the whole 96% of the nation?
Oh, yeah.
That black people kill more people, that 3.5%, than the whole 97% of the nation. And see, we don't tell our people what's going on, how messed up we are. Yeah. You know what I mean? I ain't here to knock them, but without truth, we can't be free.
We can't be free.
You know what I mean? And we don't deal with truth. We deal with lies. It's always, when we're talking, it's always about Obama. Ain't never about what you did or what's going on with you. It's always about, not Obama, about Trump.
I got what you meant, yeah.
Trump, you know what I mean? Trump doing this, Trump doing that. What the hell are they doing on the other side? First thing they doing, they pushing all this homosexuality agenda. They pushing all this abuse, and you voting for that people. You supporting all that evil, and you say you the good people. Well, who in the hell is the bad people? If you good,